Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trizzy Hendrix, and you feel me? Right now, you already know what's going on. Me and Catfish Nugget Chaz, you already know what's going on, man. You already know. We going crazy, we going crazy. Shout out to Catfish Nugget Chaz. But now, right now, we here to, to learn about what the fuck going on with Tory Lanez. Because Tory Lanez, I don't know what's going on. I heard he got stabbed 14 sometimes. I
That's
heard,
crazy.
yeah, no
That's
bullshit. Like, yo, like, yeah,
that's
like 50 Cent type shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit
like
crazy as hell.
that's crazy. Cause like me, dog. It was like yesterday. I was listening to the I'm Sprung remix, and I was like,
Mm
dang man,
hmm. Mm hmm.
this dude Tory Lanez is talented as hell.
Oh, no, no. Tory Lanez is nice. No, he nice as hell.
I like the remix more than I like the original song. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tory Lanez did that.
Nah, he
So I'm
did.
just listening, and as I'm listening to it, I'm getting mad as hell because I'm like, why is he at where he at now? He was making music like this.
No, no, Tory Lanez, no, he's nice. No. Super talented, super talented. But yeah, we about to be learning what the fuck is Tory Lanez going through. He got stabbed. Now they're saying that somebody else done shot Megan in the foot. Meg said Tory did it. Now the security who shot who in the foot? Did she get shot in the foot? We don't know.
Wait. They saying the security did it.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But I'm
So
not
that's
sure
why
though.
he ain't never. That's why he ain't never show up to court.
I,
So he was on the run. Cause he just pieced back. I don't
don't
know.
know. I don't
What,
know.
what's making him come back?
You said what?
What made if he did it? What made him come back? Because if I was him, why would I come back? I got away with it. Tory Lanez is locked up, and I'm somewhere in Cuba.
I don't know. I want to keep being with you. I don't know. All I know is that she said she got shot in the foot, and then he made a song saying that he ain't hitting no bone intestines. Now I don't know what's going on. So now let's get straight into it because I'm confused.
All right, so it seems we need to talk about what really happened between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Spoiler alert: you're about to hear a very simple story. Now it's up to you to not overcomplicate anything. All right, listen. Megan Thee Stallion had a problem. She gets invited to this party hosted by Kylie Jenner. Cool. She brings her friend Kelsey, her best friend, close friend. They party and they're turning up. This guy named Tory Lanez comes in now. Megan Thee Stallion is friends with Tory Lanez. They cool. They locked in. For those of you that don't know, Tory Lanez is a musician like Megan Thee Stallion. They at this party again, and they turn it up. Drinks is being drunk. Now, Megan and her friend Kelsey then decide to leave. They leave. But then Megan says, oh, she forgot something, so they head back. Now, when Megan gets back, apparently Tory Lanez is flirting with Kylie Jenner, and Kylie Jenner's not really going for it. Then suddenly, Megan and Tory start arguing. Why they start arguing might be clear in a second. Kylie says, yo, y'all gotta cut. I'm not trying to hear all that. So they all leave. And by all, I mean Tory and Megan. I believe Megan's friend Kelsey was in the car. So they get in the car, and he...
The fuck?
Tory says, look, Kelsey, me and Megan watch Netflix together. Kelsey's like, oh. See, Kelsey was watching Netflix with Tory as well. So she said, no, hold on, wait. Megan, didn't you set me up with Corey? Megan goes, I did. Kelsey says, then what are you doing? The argument gets more heated between all of them at this point. It gets so heated, Megan and Tory start talking about their careers a little bit. And this part's important. See, at this point, Megan Thee Stallion is one of the biggest artists in the world. Tory Lanez, who had been a musician for much, much longer than Megan, was not pulling her number. So Megan says this is when Tory got really hot. When Tory get hot, good luck, because in his own words, he has massive anger issues. Like the 0 to 100 anger issues. Now, most people...
It's them little niggas, bro. It's them little niggas.
But now, I'm going to say this. I can understand why Tory got mad, because if I'm Tory Lanez, I'm thinking to myself, like, the only reason why your music is more popular than mine is because of who you connected to.
Oh, I thought I said because she's shaking ass. Because she's shaking ass.
You don't
She's
make
shaking
better
ass.
music than me. If you listen to Tory Lanez music and Meg Thee Stallion music, like Tory Lanez makes the better music. He makes the better music. So I can understand why Tory got mad, but it's like, Why would you get that bad? Like if it went down the way they said it went down, like dang, bro, like this started off with music. Mm-hmm. This started off with music. Like, come on, man. Hey.
I don't know.
How far he took things always shocked people.
That shit crazy to me so far.
Said, yo, you copying my songs. Tory Lanez.
Insecurities.
Everybody can get out the car.
Because he's short.
Right now. They're in like a tour bus car, whatever. You like him.
That boy crazy.
There's also the situation with Dax, but let's not lose the plot. Again, at this point, they're on the car arguing. Megan probably said something like, yeah, your number's not going crazy either. Tory said, Megan said, I said, yeah, your number's not. Tory? Tory said, you shouldn't have said that. So things get to a point where Megan leaves the car. Kelsey, Megan's friend, leaves the car.
Now, what round?
And tries to
what round this time Tory was selling like what? Like, he was pulling like 70, 80K on first week.
Oh shit, be damned if I know. I don't pay attention to sales. I listen to the music like for real type shit. Feel me?
Yeah, because I think before all this happened, Tory, he was dropping all types of albums.
Yeah, but he was going crazy. No, Tory Lanez go crazy.
And like they averaged out between I say like what 50 to 60K.
I don't know. I don't even know. It got to be more than that. When all this happened?
The shooting situation.
Yeah, cause like what albums you talking about?
Oh, I know Tory Lanez was probably going crazy with dropping albums probably around like 2015, 2016.
Oh, I think you're talking about like before all this happened, like 2020-ish. I don't even know when it happened.
Huh?
I don't even know when it happened.
What, when she got shot?
Yeah.
But hold on, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Tory Lanez. I'm gonna look up his album sales right quick.
All right, bet.
Let me see. Tory Lanez album sales. 2016. All right, Tory Lanez highest selling album. Best selling album by Tory Lanez is Chicks Tape, which sold over 500,000 copies. That's his best selling album.
Word.
Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, they got shot what?
Shit, it had to be around like shit. I know it was it had to be like probably like 2021 because he had the quarantine radio.
Yeah, it happened July 12th, 2020.
Yeah, goodbye second. I knew that quarantine radio shit. I was up in there. I thought with quarantine radio shit. Shout out to Tory Lanez for real.
All right, so there's Tory Lanez total record sales in 2020. We gotta find like the deepness to this. Total record sales in 2022. What was going on?
Yeah, I gotta figure this out too.
It's not really giving me the exact number. They said he dropped the new Toronto in 2020, debuted at number 2 on the US Billboard at sold 64,000 albums the first week. This included 5,000 hard copies and per album sales and 76.1 million on demand streams. Daystar album, it sold 36,000. These are the 22. All right, so his 2 albums, he dropped the new Toronto and Daystar, and 64,000, 36,000. Let's say he sold around 2020. He dropped 2 albums, and together first week they sold a little bit over 100,000.
Okay,
that ain't bad.
That's what I was thinking about 100,000. That's what I was thinking.
And let's see, Megan Thee Stallion record sales 2020.
She probably, I think she was probably pulling around like maybe like, I think it was probably like 150, maybe like 150K. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know though, cause I don't really listen to Meg Stallion like that. I like there's
me either.
Yeah, it's not my kind of music. But if there's women around that's playing it, I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, you feel me? That's what I do. That's what I do. If there's women playing Meg Thee Stallion, I'm gonna be like, if they playing Meg Thee Stallion, shit, that's what they like. I like what they like. So shit, I'll tell you the honest to God truth. No bullshit. No bullshit.
Well, okay, let's say she dropped The Good News in 2020.
Yeah.
And it sold over 100,000 copies the first week. Okay, that's all we need right there.
Yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need.
Yeah. She dropped the album that sold over 100,000 the first week. And Tory Lanez, he dropped 2 albums, and neither one of them did that. Okay, so that's why Tory felt the way.
Yeah,
that's why he felt the way, because the numbers was there.
The numbers, yeah.
The numbers was there.
Was let off. Listen to me. The big thing around this event is there
I didn't know
so
that.
many lies told that no one knows exactly what happened.
So he dropped 2 albums and that didn't go to her one?
Yeah, he dropped.
He pissed.
He dropped
he's
2 albums.
pissed.
The new Toronto sold 64,000 units.
Yeah.
And Daystar sold 36,000. So those 2 albums together
did like 90-something
thousand. The Stallions, yeah. So
and Meg Thee Stallions was even more than that.
Let's say 64,000 plus 36,000. That's a little bit over 100,000. So yeah. They kind of the same. So it took 2 of Tory Lanez to equal one of Meg in 2020, and Tory Lanez was like, "I'll be damned. I feel it." She telling the truth, and I feel the goddamn way.
Damn. The story is not complicated because every lie is explained. And everything has evidence. You'll know what I mean in a second. So the Popo show up because was fired. The scene is intense. Hands up, hands up. Everybody out the car.
Oh, by the way, if y'all didn't know, this is Trizzy News with Catfish Nugget Chaz. You feel me? This is the news segment. We on the news right now.
Tune in, baby.
Tune in to the news.
Hey, yo, that's Megan Thee Stallion. The chief said, go back to your car. You fired. What's going on here? Megan says, I cut my foot. Police were like, you cut your foot? She's like, yeah, I cut my foot. So they take her to the hospital. The doctor said, you cut your foot? She said, I cut my foot. Now, there's a reason why she said this. It seems like her foot got... But for people of mine and Megan's culture, you don't always cooperate with the police. Listen to me. It's not the same thing as, don't snitch, don't snitch. No. I personally have...
Fuck that. Somebody shoot me in the foot. I'm telling the truth. Fuck that.
Yeah, these are civilians.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shoot me in the foot. Fuck that. No, I got shot in the foot.
That's not a black culture thing. That's a street thing.
That's what I'm saying. Mayday, motherfucker. No bullshit.
Let me show you.
Yeah, if you a civilian, hey, do what you got to do.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm snitching. Fuck all that culture shit. No, I'm snitching.
It doesn't matter if Megan said somebody didn't. The state of California and the police are absolutely not gonna just let this slide. Now here's where things start to get wicked. Rumors start spreading through the internet saying Megan got, but then another even bigger narrative comes out saying, she's just lying for attention. People start making fun of the situation. She posts pictures of her. People say, damn, even more lies. Megan Thee Stallion then comes out alive. He's not saying anything about it now. His team is doing blog stuff, making him look good. But then Tory makes the first of many mistakes that he's gonna make in this video. He releases his album promoting what happened between me and Megan Thee Stallion. He did the same thing for the Travis Scott situation in another album he made. He says in some songs, yo, Megan's story is cat. The police said, you're under arrest. What people don't understand is you're always being watched. Police are already investigating him. They got so much evidence that he did it. Then he comes out not repenting, they said, come here, Tory. Everyone said, you see what you did, Megan? The judge said, don't worry, it's not going to be too crazy. Look, Tory, all you got to do is don't interact with Megan Thee Stallion and don't do nothing crazy. Tory said, gotcha. Mistake number 2. Tory Lanez arguing with Megan Thee Stallion on social media saying, you cap, this and that. The judge said, Tory, we just talked. Where's Tory? Yeah, Tory violates the terms of his judge order or whatever. He performs at Rolling Loud, which he was...
This is irrelevant, but not irrelevant at all. This nigga is 5'3", mind you. That's all I'm going to say. This nigga is 5'3". Remember that.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's short as hell. Nah, I remember, it was it was I think it was a Sway interview. It was some type of interview. And
He stood up, right? He stood up.
They said, They said he stood up and he was still the same height as somebody sitting down.
No bullshit. Yo, hold on. If I remember, I'm gonna put a picture of it right there. What you're talking about? If I remember.
Comes back.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. See, Tory Lanez, he not only short, but his hairline messed up. He got a lot to prove.
They said, Your Honor, he just got in a scuffle with August Alsina. The judge said, you know August Alsina? Man, I love it. The judge said, man, I know who August Alsina is. I'm confused at why he would do this. By the way, that was Tory's third mistake. Remember those anger issues we was talking about? The court said, bring him over here. We starting the trial. Now pretend you are a judge.
Hey, hold on. I got a question.
What's up?
When he put the pause on August Alsina, was this by the time that August Alsina came out the closet and was deep in his,
Wait, what? August Alsina, he in the closet?
Yeah, he got a boyfriend. Yeah, he came out with a boyfriend and everything. So it's like me, that's just all I want to know. It's like, did Tory slide on August when August said, you know what? I'm out here dating men. That's all I want to know.
I don't even know.
It's just something curious to look at. Did Tory Lanez know that August was on?
I didn't even know this personally until you told me. I would have never known.
Oh yeah. August Alsina got a he'll date some dude. What? August Alsina bisexual. I mean, see what the hell going on?
That shit crazy as hell.
The judge says, what happened?
Would have never known.
And Tory's lawyer said Megan got...
But I believe it, though. I believe it. You know what? Not for nothing. Not for nothing.
Hold up, Trizzy. I got you, bro. Check this out. As of December 2024, August Alsina was in a relationship with a man named Zoo. Details of the relationship. Public debut. Zoo was introduced as August Alsina's partner on the VH1 reality show, The Surreal Life, in 2022. Relationship timeline. They reportedly began dating in 2022. Their relationship became public after August Alsina shared a post expressing his love for Zoo. And Tory Lanez, August Alsina knocked out by Tory Lanez. What did that happen?
What in the hell? I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. But like, yo, you know what? Cause see, not for nothing, I feel like Will Smith got some sugar in his tank too. So I don't know. I don't know.
It happened the same year. Tory Lanez, August Alsina came out the closet, and Tory Lanez knocked them out in the same year. Imagine having a year where you get your ass knocked out and you come out the closet. That's a hell of a year for somebody to have. I'd be damned. Shit.
That shit crazy as hell.
Now, question number 2. Who did it? Did Megan do it to herself? No. Because the angle where she got... That doesn't make sense. Did the driver do it? There was a driver. Everyone's like, no. Which leaves Tory Lanez and Megan's friend Kelsey. Now, Tory's own...
Ready to lose the hat and regain
hit with an
hair?
ad.
With Choose by Hims, you can regain your hair and your confidence. Our Choose are powered by...
Only chance of getting out of this is confusion. If Tory's lawyers can make you think that Megan's friend Kelsey did it, then he might be free to go. Megan Thee Stallion goes on the stand and says, what happened exactly was I got out of the car, I was walking away because I was done with the situation. My friend Kelsey was trying to scrap. Tory Lanez stands over the car door and starts, gah, gah, gah. I got hit. That makes sense. Tory's lawyer goes, oh, snap. Remember, confusion. He says, well, if you were turned around, how can you know who fired the... He said, well, because Tory said dance before he did it. I turn around.
What?
They both look shocked.
Now, I heard about that.
What? He said dance, like dance?
Yeah.
What?
He said, he said he wanted Megan to dance for him.
Why?
Because you got to think about it, bro.
Because he's short. He's short. He's 5'3".
This whole situation started out with, Negro, I'm doing better than you in music. So with this whole situation starting out with that, it's like, oh yeah, you doing better than me. The music, how about I pull this strap on you, and how about I make you dance to my music before I cap your ass? Come on, man. That like for real. Oh, you doing better than me musically? All right, let me cut on this I'm Sprung remix, pull this strap out, get your dance on.
Damn.
It makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me too. When you say it like that, I believe it. I believe it. And I believe it. Nah. That should happen. I wasn't there, but I was there. That should happen.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. You guys telling me? You doing better than me in music? Oh, all right, bet that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something for that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pussy roll.
Bust a cat in your ass.
Slide.
Pop, 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 pop. You feel me? Slide to the left. Pop. Hey. Slide to the right. Pop. You feel me? I believe it.
With a soda on the side.
Chicken dinner.
Let it rain.
Oh, I cleared out. Hey, no bullshit. That shit crazy as hell. Oh, I believe that.
Whipping the nay-nay.
Hit the quad.
I'll be damned. We don't dance no more. All we do is
rolling. Lord. Hit the cat daddy.
What's Soldier Boy at when you need? Soldier Boy should have been somewhere around here.
Soldier Boy been in Superman
cranking dances.
No bullshit. Hey, yo.
This ain't a slow-mo situation. I turned around and, so the judge says, all right, let's cut to the chase.
That should happen. I don't care. Now, that should happen. He did that shit.
Tory Lanez out, so she decides to be a little confusing. But how confusing can you get? With the situation this simple, she says, I don't remember what happened. They say, oh, okay. So they play the recordings of her remembering what happened. She told police, yo, Tory did that. The jury said, Kelsey. Kelsey said, I take it back. They said, also, here's a text from Kelsey to Megan's bodyguard saying, Tory did that. Kelsey said, I take it back. They said, Tory, you want to say anything? Tory's lawyer said. Tory said, no. Prosecutor says, bet. So they play a recording of Tory Lanez saying how sorry he was, if Megan was okay, and he apologizes and blah, 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 blah. He's saying this to Kelsey. The jury goes. And apparently this is what pushed everything over the edge. The jury's like, okay, well. And to make things worse for Tory, they asked Kelsey, Megan's friend, a simple question. Did you do it or not? Kelsey says, I didn't do it. Which leaves one person. The jury comes back with a quick deliberation saying guilty. The judge says 10 years. Everybody says, Megan, you see what you did.
Yeah, he did that shit.
Here's what I think. See, the whole reason this thing was brought up again
he did
was
that
because
shit.
Megan said in her documentary she lied to Gayle King, saying that she never watched Netflix with Tory Lanez when she actually did. Meaning that she must have lied about getting... Now, for anyone who made that leap in logic, wisdom is chasing you.
But my question is this. What is the big deal about Megan Thee Stallion lying? Because women, they lie on, they lie about their body count all the time. It's really a lady thing. A woman ain't gonna let you know that she snaps skin with 10, 12. She don't want her business out there in the streets. So it's like, that's a normal thing. Just because she on a public platform and who is Gayle King? This ain't a court of law. I'm about to lie to you. She been lying her whole life about, the body she been catching out here in these streets. Women lie, men lie. Like, men lie about how many women they slept with, and women lie about how many men they slept with. They both do. A dude gonna tell you that, hey, yeah, I slept with 27 women. But in all actuality, he only slept with 2. A bride gonna tell you, yeah, I only slept with 1 man. But in all actuality, she slept with 169.
You said how much?
160. Huh?
You said how much? You said 169?
169.
Oh shit! Oh damn! She got more bodies in Vietnam. God damn.
And I ain't saying that's made to stop, but I'm saying, come on, man. We see this in the streets every day. So why are we making this a big deal? I knew she was lying from the jump. When she said, nah, me and Tory ain't do it. You're lying. Because nobody around here getting that emotional over somebody that ain't slapped skins with.
Nah. She fought that little man. I don't care what she said.
Hey, all on the red carpet, you bent over, man, he all over, right? We seen it. Him and his messed up hairline.
That shit crazy, no bullshit.
What do you think about
Muzzy Bowles and Shaq, my nigga. That's a damn shame. Slapping skins.
What she said to me, which is fact.
I'm a while.
Not Megan Thee
No
Stallion.
bullshit. No bullshit. Is it done? Oh, okay. All right. Now we got this video. Because apparently he got stabbed the other day.
Yeah.
Like 14 times.
So he ended up getting 10 years. And right now,
Got 10 years?
He
got 10 years?
Yeah, that's what your man said.
Oh shit, I ain't think that.
Yeah, he ended up getting 10 years. So with him getting 10 years, he's doing his 10-year bid. So right now he in there and he just got stabbed up by a Mexican.
Damn.
The rapper serving time for shooting Megan Thee Stallion is
right after Cinco de Mayo was crazy. I'm just saying.
This happened after Cinco de Mayo?
It had to because we in May. So like right after Cinco de Mayo. You feel me? Like had to be. I think had to be right after Cinco de Mayo. Had to be.
Stabbed by another inmate in the prison yard in California. Sources say Tory Lanez was rushed to the hospital. He's expected to be okay. He's serving that 10-year sentence for shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
Look at that, man. Look. Just pause it right quick. Look what's going on the top of their head. That's a struggle fade. Tory Lanez got a struggle fade, dog. That's a struggle fade. Just wear a hat. What's some beans?
Yeah, he needs some blend up in there. Yeah.
That's a struggle fade, bro. That's what he mad about.
2020. Priya Sridhar is joining us now. I mean, people know Tory Lanez. What happened here?
Hey, Holly, that's right. Well, we don't have a lot of information about this just yet, but what we do know from the spokesperson for that California Correctional Institute is that this attack occurred at around 7:20 this morning. They didn't give further information about exactly how Tory Lanez was stabbed or what the potential motivation could be or where he was stabbed. But they did say that staff immediately rendered medical aid. He was transported to a local hospital and he is suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. However, several other media outlets, including the Los Angeles Times, are reporting that this was another inmate
who in the hell does not suffer from life-threatening injuries when they got stabbed 14 times. Let's keep that to the book. Just with how science works out.
14 times. That's a lot of blood being lost.
Like
14 times.
No,
you stab anybody somewhere 14 times, a lot of blood being lost.
Yes.
You ever poke a hole? That's like poking a hole in a water balloon. Poke a hole in a water balloon 14 times. It's a lot of water. I'm just saying.
And it's like the reason why I know it's a Mexican dude, cause I seen a picture of him on Facebook, and when I seen him, I'm like, oh yeah, he was slicing and dicing the hell out of Tory. So what they talking about? Non-life-threatening injuries. Is this what is Tory Lanez? Because he can't be human. Who in the hell getting stabbed 14 times and don't have life-threatening injuries?
That nigga 50 Cent, that's who he is. He said they got 50 Cent. We like last generation had 50 Cent. We got Tory Lanez, you feel me? Shit, shaking a nigga 14 times, nigga still breathing, you feel me?
I mean, 50 Cent had life-threatening injuries, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Shit,
His
Tory
life
Lanez
was on the line. They said this man got stabbed 14 times, but he was okay. A few Band-Aids and some peroxide.
Not for nothing. I want to hear Tory Lanez do a Mini Man type song. Not Mini Man. Yeah.
I wonder how Joyner Lucas feel about this.
What you mean?
I said I wonder how Joyner Lucas feel about this.
Why? What you mean?
Cause him and Tory, they wasn't beefing. They just made like some records with each other, like just on some fun rap beef. It's like who a better rapper, So I just said that to be funny. I wonder what.
Now, just to jog your memory about what he was exactly doing in jail in the first place, as you mentioned, he is serving a 10-year sentence. He was convicted back in December of 2022 on 3 different felony charges.
He like somebody short ass Jamaican uncle nigga.
You do though.
Huh? Like no bullshit, bro. Look at the nigga fit, bro.
No, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. The top of his head is crazy. Bro,
I'm not saying on that shit.
I seen this video. Like I remember this was like back in like 2015.
Yeah.
Like somebody said on Twitter to Tory Lanez, hey man, why are you trying so hard to sound like Travis Scott? Ooh. And Tory Lanez said, I can't sound like somebody that I wrote for. And so I guess Travis Scott felt the way about that. He pulled up on Tory Lanez at his concert, and Tory Lanez was like, "Okay, then let's get busy." He took
I
his shirt
heard
off,
about that. I heard about that. Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, when you seen Tory Lanez like walking back there with his shirt off, bro, all I seen was head. I was like, God dang, boy. Tory, boy, all you seen was a big bald head. I'm like, bro, Tory Lanez, he was like 22 at the time. I'm like, bro,
damn.
I was just like, dang, bro, Tory Lanez has a big bald head.
Yeah.
He got something to prove. He's short with a big ass bald head. Yeah, it was crazy. Like Travis Scott, he was just sitting back there like,
he was on some chill shit.
I ain't even come here for that, bro. Nah, bro. It's like, nah, you came here for that. You came here for that action. Yeah, man.
That's what I heard too.
Semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. Now, this all stems from an incident back in July of 2020 when Megan Thee Stallion actually testified at the trial that after they were departing a party at Kylie Jenner's house, they were walking towards an SUV that they should have been riding back together in when he apparently shot at her feet and told her to dance in the driveway. Now, since then, the rapper has attempted to appeal for another trial. He hasn't been successful in those attempts, but actually earlier this year, Hallie, Megan Thee Stallion said that he was using surrogates to harass her from jail, and a judge actually issued a protective order for her until the year 2030. Hallie?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about
that shit's real.
And top stories.
If you see this nigga talking about it, that shit's real, bro. You feel me?
Hey, hold up. Zoom back in on him. Zoom back.
Oh,
what?
Shit. What the fuck?
What is he?
Yo, he black. You ever seen Boondocks before? He like Jim Dyer.
Oh hell nah, bro. He looked like Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle was playing Whiteface. No, look up Dave Chappelle Whiteface, bro. Dave Chappelle skit, like when he playing like the news reporter.
Dave Chappelle what?
Dave Chappelle, he was playing a white news reporter.
Oh, Whiteface, yeah. I know you're talking about, yeah.
No, that's what that man looked like. That's exactly what that news reporter looked like. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on here?
Hey, yeah. You never seen him before?
Man, what is he?
You never seen him before?
Hell nah.
Yo, he's in the news all the time, bro. Now I'm telling you, he got, cause like he black, you feel me? So he gotta be black. I'm gonna say he gotta be black. He black. You never seen this dude before though in the news?
Nah, I ain't never seen him.
Hey yo.
The NBC.
Now he known, bro. Shit, I don't know his name, but shit, he do that. He do that news though. He news.
I'm pretty sure he a legend, and
he a legend. Yeah, let's say he a legend in news.
And I'm pretty sure he's probably a light-skinned black man that just got a whole bunch of makeup to get all the wrinkles out. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. But I'm like, dang, bro. I was shocked, man. I'm like, what the hell going on here? I wasn't prepared to see that. I apologize if I offend anybody because he's been on the news for a minute. So I know you probably got a big fan base. My bad. I wasn't ready for that. That's all I'm saying. I'll be damned. Can I be damned? Can I be damned?
But yeah, so now apparently, now we get into more of that news. Cause mind you, like all this shit is like a few days apart. So now apparently there's new claims emerging that from the Megan Thee Stallion shoe, and now they're saying they wasn't Tory. But he told her to dance, so we about to see what's going on, because now I'm confused.
Hey, y'all, it's Marla Rosa from...
Hey, hold on, bro. Let me grab another beer right quick, bro.
Yeah, you good, bro? We'll be right back. All right, y'all, boom, we back. So, we're about to be seeing what happened with the new claim. So, let's get straight into it.
Y'all know how I do. So I'm here to talk about Top Dog Law. Y'all hear Top Dog Law all over your radio, and I know by now that if you want top dollar, you should also know this. You gotta call Top Dog Law if it's about your car accident. Don't let these little
She pretty as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie. She pretty.
Oh, yeah, I like Lori.
Oh, you know her name?
For any serious accident.
Yeah, I like Lori.
I ain't know her name.
Top Dog Law gets you top
Yeah, she pretty.
dollar.
I like her hair.
So
She pretty as
sure
hell.
You call today to find out what your car accident, your slip and fall, or your construction accident case could really be worth. And calling Top Dog Law is completely free also. It's free for a consultation. Call
I'm not
Top
calling Top
today
Dog
to
Law.
see if your case is eligible for
Yeah, get out of here.
compensation with
Get out of
no
here,
money
Top
down.
Dog Law.
Yeah,
So make sure you
I ain't calling Top Dog. It's just something about it. If I got something serious going on and I ain't calling somebody to call themselves Top Dog,
Let me show you how
I want Larry. I want Vince.
I didn't.
I want Brian. I want Michael. It's Top Dog. The hell going on?
She hasn't been sleep. She hasn't went to sleep as of yet. She was at the club all night. She had a great time. She's a little twisted.
Yes.
But let's get to the latest with Lauren.
Okay, so
Shout
Tory
Top
Lanez,
Dog Law,
his
but we ain't
legal
gonna
team
use you.
is claiming that he got a statement from a
We ain't, dog.
bodyguard of
Nah,
Kelsey's.
that's what I'm saying.
Was Meg's best friend, Meg Thee Stallion's best friend, claiming that he overheard some things that changes Tory Lanez sitting in jail. That Tory Lanez is not guilty and Kelsey is. Let's take a listen.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was a witness to the conversation Miss Harris had where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun.
If he heard that during the trial, why wouldn't he say something then?
Well, now, I do have a question. Unite the
yes.
People, I know it's a team of lawyers and activists who fight for social justice, but are they Tory Lanez's attorney or they are an independent agency that just helps people in their cases?
No, they are, as I've been speaking to them, they are Tory Lanez attorneys.
Okay.
It's a group of them. It's a group of, there's multiple attorneys that work on cases together, and they specifically work with people who they feel like are put in a bad position because of the justice system.
Okay.
Well, my question, if the bodyguard driver heard that during the trial, why wouldn't he say something then?
I'm not for sure. There was something about actually, I do know the answer to that question. Give me a second, because there was something that he said about an NDA.
He said he didn't sign
He said
it.
no NDA. He could. Yeah.
I'm gonna get some popcorn, bro. I'll be right back.
I don't remember the conversation about NDA, but if he said he didn't sign it, I have no idea. But I will say people are asking why Tory Lanez didn't say something at the time in court, and y'all remember Tory Lanez came out with that letters, and he was accusing Sean Hawley of basically not letting him testify when he said that he wanted to. He said that he didn't want to take the plea deal and he wanted to be able to speak for himself. But this is interesting, like how this whole thing came up, because it came from a writer at the New York Post. Let's take a listen to that part of it.
The New York Post recently reached out to the prior district attorney, George Gaston, Megan Pete and her representatives, and Kelsey Harris and her representatives. The only party that responded last week was Megan Pete's representatives with a request for more information. A few days later, Mr. Peterson's brutally attacked in his jail cell.
Now that's a big claim because basically they're pinpointing it, because there's a lot of theories running online that this is like a whole setup and blah 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 blah, and these attorneys are leaning into that. That's a huge claim to throw on Meg Thee Stallion's legal team, and Meg Thee Stallion's legal team actually issued a statement. They sent us a statement, and the statement basically said that this was already decided in court and they're not going to go back and forth. Alex Spiro said Tory Lanez was tried and convicted by a jury of his peers and his case was properly adjudicated through the court system. This is not a political matter. This is a case of violent assault that was resolved in the court of law.
I mean, that's right. I mean, none of us really know what happened that night. We weren't there. But just like the attorney just said, Tory was found guilty in a court of law. And you just look at the evidence. Megan's testimony, medical records that confirm she had bullet fragments in her feet, the apologetic jail call from Tory, the neighbor who testified that they saw Tory fire the gun, the forensic evidence because the gun used in the shooting was found in Tory's vehicle. The DNA was inconclusive, but that was the evidence the jury used to convict him. So I just asked 2 simple questions. If you know they have all that evidence against you, if you're Tory Lanez, why wouldn't you just take the stand and simply say Kelsey shot her? And what reason would Megan have not to tell on Kelsey?
My whole thing, did he tell her to take dance before he shot her?
Man.
He said, dance, ho. Bang, bang. That's what he said.
If my thing is this, like, if Kelsey shot Tory, if Kelsey shot Megan Thee Stallion, why you ain't just, say that from the jump? What is the motive behind this?
They bullshitting. That's what's going on. They bullshitting.
Now you Tory Lanez, you got millions of dollars to make. Why are you worried about, like, I hate to say it like this, but like somebody that, like, what you riding for her for? Like, hey, did you get the girl pregnant? What ties did you have for Kelsey to be like, you know what, I'm gonna be solid to you. I'm gonna give up all these millions of dollars, all this glitz and glamour, and we're gonna play this like this.
Somebody lying. That's all
Yeah.
I'm somebody lying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Mm-hmm.
If I was in Tory Lane's situation,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew for a fact that Kelsey shot Megan, I'm telling. Hey, I'm telling. Hey man, what y'all got me here for?
No,
She
I'm
shot her.
telling.
I got millions of dollars to make.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm Tory Lanez. I got a whole bunch of skins to slap and millions of dollars to make.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I? Well, like for real. So that's why I'm just like, man, I don't know what's going on.
I keep being with y'all too. See me, I ain't like me. I try my best to stay out of trouble. No bullshit. Like see me, I'm gonna try to stay out of trouble regardless. Cause I already know. Cause I already know. If God forbid I do some trouble with some niggas, we get caught. I'm snitching.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay. Fuck that. Fuck that. Mm-mm. So don't bring me out no drill. That's all I'm saying. Don't bring me out no drill.
But no, and it's like, what gets me is like teaching your son emotional control is very important.
Sure.
And like, and from what I see, it seems like Tory has a dad that played a heavy presence in his life.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm thinking to myself like, yo, did you teach your son emotional intelligence? Because why in the hell is he got, is he letting things get to the level he's letting it get to over music? He had millions of dollars in the bank. Who gave a damn if Megan was selling more than him at the time in 2020? He had millions of dollars in the bank.
No bullshit.
Get out your feelings.
No bullshit.
Like, come on, man. Like, I just don't understand that.
No, I understand that.
I mean, obviously his daddy is there, this and Jay-Z, this, that, and the other. So, obviously, his daddy been standing on business his whole life. But like, hey man, did you ever hold your son accountable for his temper? Like,
it's crazy.
I agree with
real,
you 100%.
Man.
But if this is a fact and this is true, what this bodyguard is saying, I think it should be listened to see if it's proven or not.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been thinking about this popcorn for so long, bro. This whole time I've been thinking about this popcorn. This is flat.
Been on your mind. Been on your mind.
And if he knows something, he should be able to speak.
Well, why wouldn't he say that during the trial?
I'm with you,
If a driver or bodyguard allegedly overheard that conversation while the trial was happening, why wouldn't you say something?
I don't even like popcorn. That's funny part. I don't even like popcorn, but this shit good.
I do remember from the press conference.
Is that the white cheddar joint?
Nah, you seen it in the movies.
Came to.
Say the what?
The
movie theater popcorn.
Because he felt bad.
Oh shit! I gotta see what that's talking about.
Couldn't sleep.
Like popcorn movie theater.
According to him, sitting behind.
Oh, movie theater. Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said root beer popcorn.
I guess everybody.
What?
I thought you said root beer popcorn.
Nah, movie theater.
Boy, you got root beer flavored popcorn.
Hell nah, movie theater popcorn. Movie theater.
I'll be damned. I gotta see.
That
boy, I got for a minute. I like, but what y'all got going on up north?
Hell no, we got that shit. Hell no. I know I wouldn't be having it.
You should have said something. At the end of the day, choices were made, and the choice to not take the stand, Tory Lanez, and defend yourself and tell your truth was a poor choice.
I agree 1,000%, but you still want the facts. Like, you want the truth of regardless of whose side you're on, whose team you're on. You want the truth to make sure people are making the right decision.
At the end of the day, the choice to not take the stand and defend yourself and tell your truth was a poor choice.
Well, okay, so first I want to answer your question. So the bodyguard said that he didn't say anything because he was Kelsey's bodyguard, and he said that he felt an obligation to protect Kelsey. Now he's saying his conscience won't let him.
Wait, hold up. The dude that was who was Kelsey's bodyguard?
I thought Kelsey was the bodyguard.
The dude that was driving.
Wait, Kelsey was the bodyguard?
Lori just said something about somebody being somebody's bodyguard.
This whole entire time I thought Kelsey was the bodyguard. I thought, wait, so who shot who?
I thought the dude that was driving was Tory Lanez's bodyguard. But I just heard something about Lori saying that So this was Kelsey's bodyguard. So he had an obligation to protect Kelsey.
Shit, y'all keep being with you, bro. I've been thinking about this popcorn. I thought Kelsey was the bodyguard the entire time. I'm telling you the honest God truth. Oh no.
Nah. Kelsey was making homegirl. That Tory Lanez. That Tory Lanez was
was chatting up with.
Slapping skins with.
Oh.
And now they saying that the bodyguard, he was Kelsey bodyguard. If I am mistaken, you gotta bring it back. You gotta bring it back, bro.
Bring back to where?
We right at the beginning of the Lori segment. No, not that far back, bro. Not that far back. Yeah, right there.
Bodyguard driver heard that during the trial. Why wouldn't he say something then?
I'm not for sure. There was something about it. Actually, I do know the answer to that question. Give me a second, because there was something that he said about an NDA.
He said he didn't sign it.
There was no NDA. He could have.
I don't know that. I just remember the conversation about an NDA. But if he said he didn't sign
one.
I have no idea. But I will say people are asking why Tory Lanez didn't say something at the time in court. And y'all remember Tory Lanez came out with that letter, and he was accusing Sean Hawley of basically not letting him testify when he said that he wanted to. He said that he didn't want to take the plea deal and he wanted to be able to speak for himself. But this is interesting, like how this whole thing came up, because it came from a writer at the New York Post. Let's take a listen to that part of it.
The New York Post recently reached out to the prior district attorney, George Gascon, Megan Pete and her representatives, and Kelsey Harris and her representatives. The only party that responded last week was Megan Pete's representatives with a request for more information. A few days later, Mr. Peterson's brutally attacked in his jail cell.
Okay. All right. Let's bring it back to where we had it though. Okay. So somebody lying is what it sounds like. Somebody lying.
Let freedom ring.
Of course somebody lying.
Somebody lying their ass off.
All I'm saying is he got stabbed hella times, and that's sad. Y'all playing the wrong instrumental for this sad stuff.
I'm running out of
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
We on, baby.
What's wrong with Jess?
This is so.
Is Jess under the weather? Why she sound like that? What's wrong with her?
Yes, we on.
I will say though, I think they've been trying to get Tory free for a little
got
minute.
cold. It's about that season. It's about flu season. It's allergy season.
Evidence. He said in the album that he coming home this year.
Shut up, Jess.
It's about the allergies.
It's just off of.
Y'all ain't listen to the album.
It's just off of Yerk.
The funny part is y'all can't see Jess, but she'll fall asleep and then she'll just pop up and.
Oh, she'll be Yerk. Yeah, you're right. She's off of Yerk.
No, what?
Jess was resting her eyelids, and then we threw it to her. She said, "Let freedom ring."
No, Jess
Yeah,
ain't
you're off of Yerk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You was in Diddy's case. We ain't doing Diddy.
I was.
Yeah, sorry for sure.
We need some time for Diddy and all of the things.
Everyone do Diddy.
She yerking.
Definitely.
Wait till the tapes come out.
You wanted
How he did
you
it.
wanted to
I need
Diddy.
to
You
get some
didn't hear about the
popcorn.
lady who said it was as big as a Tootsie Roll that just
Gotcha,
filed a new
no.
lawsuit. You better relax.
What you mean a Tootsie Roll?
She yerking.
What you mean?
Yeah, she is.
But that's little.
Exactly.
Crazy.
We caught her.
DJ Shrimp. Hey, yo, Envy, remember you said that was your name before Envy?
No, she laid back.
It was DJ Shrimp.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
She look like my cousin Junior.
That is the
She's
latest
on
with
3
Lil
Yerks
Now.
right now.
We got front page.
Dang, I hope
News.
Junior don't see this video.
Anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Damn.
In the morning.
Yeah, so that was the Tory Lanez news with me and Catfish Nugget Chaz. Boy, you already know, man. Yeah.
So,
Woo.
We gotta. I gotta do my research. I gotta do my investigating. I gotta figure out if this dude, who the hell this security guard was supposed to be, because I'm confused about the security guard situation.
Okay.
Like, where's I heard that this was Tory Lanez security guard this whole time. Now I'm hearing about NDAs and this was Kelsey's security guard. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing things. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
This shit
This
crazy.
whole
to me.
situation
That's
got
all
me.
I gotta say.
got me going crazy. And it's like, who gets stabbed 14 times and they don't have non-life-threatening injuries?
I don't know.
You get poked up 13 times by a prison shank.
That's gonna hurt.
And you don't got life-threatening injuries? Like,
I don't know. I do not know.
Tory Lanez is Superman.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that he's invincible. I'm thinking that he's in. If I remember to do it, it's gonna make so much sense. Yeah, I need to put the invincible thing right there. Oh yes, that nigga invincible. But whoo-wee. But yeah, nah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video. It's share. It's been me and Catfish Nugget Chaz. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You already know. But yeah, we about to get up out of here, y'all. Easy.
Easy.